So this match is from Deputy Rook. He is a frequent contributor to my critiques. He's going to be playing Deathslinger. Let's see how he does. So we got, let's take a look at his perks. Corrupt Intervention. That is fine by itself. However, when you combine it with Hex Totems, the problem is that it sort of incentivizes survivors to run around the map more because they have to look for gens to do. So when you combine it with a Hex, there is a higher likelihood that the Hex will be cleansed earlier. So I don't usually like to run both at the same time, but I'm not saying it can't work, okay? But I would say run one or the other. Barbecue is always nice, especially on Deathslinger. He kind of has a problem finding survivors. He's not that stealthy. So having a detection perk is always nice. And we have Remember Me. Now, it actually does seem like a nice complement to Deathslinger's kit. You can snipe people off the exit gates. Remember Me causes the gates to take longer to open. He's going to have more of an opportunity to snipe people off the gates. We'll see how it works out later in the match. But yeah, let's see how he does. Yeah, going straight for your totem. I don't blame you. I have had my totems cleansed within the first minute of the match as well. It can be a giveaway though, if you go straight for your totem. You have to be careful about that. Oh, here we go. Let's see who's been working on this one. Alright. So we have a Jake here. Let's rewind a bit. So where was Jake? I think you missed him. Right here. Right here in this bush. And you even get a little bit closer. You actually look at the bush right here. And you still miss him. Still miss him. But it's okay. These bushes are pretty hard to see through. So I'm not gonna dock you too many points for that, okay? Sometimes you miss them. Alright. It was a nice shot, however, I really don't think it was necessary to use your gun here. Okay. Let's see how so like look how close you are. Maybe 2-3 seconds away from getting into melee range. If you wanted to conserve your gunshot for the second hit, that probably would have ended the chase sooner. Nice shot. Yeah, you know, like, even though he shot him for the first hit, he's still able to end the chase quickly because he had a well-aimed shot, you know? So, good job, man. Alright, let's talk about this. Right here. You can see right here. There is actually a survivor on this gen, but they're very hard to see because the survivor's aura blends in with the gen's aura. It's nice that you actually spotted this. Some people would have missed it. But yeah, just keep that in mind if you're playing Killer, or even if you're playing Survivor. You can use these gens to sort of hide your aura. Ooh, okay. Well, He didn't fall for the bush trick this time, but that sprint burst is what saved him. Alright, go back here. So I kind of want you to take a look at how close the survivor is to you. I mean, there's no reason to shoot him. You just unscope and melee him, and then you can save your shot or a second hit, you know? We'll see how much it impacts you. A very nice find in the bush. And it actually did not make a big impact on you because he tried to make a play. He tried to hide from you almost immediately after you hit him. But in other scenarios where the survivor would try and keep looping you, not having your gunshot could be a big deal. Let's also look at this here. So what does Jake do when he gets hit? He runs into this, I'm just going to call it a maze. So he runs into the maze, right? And this Jake actually has Iron Will. You can't hear his grunts of pain, so he's kind of sneaky. And then Rook is looking around. He's like, oh, you know, his scratch marks disappeared. I wonder where he went. And it's really not that hard to guess where he went, because it's like, how far could he go if there are no scratch marks around? So it's pretty obvious he was hiding in here, right? Hiding in the bush. There's noise notifications there. Oh my gosh, the survivor is not here. Oh man. Well, there goes some of the challenge this match. Oh, somebody's touching your totem. Ooh. The second too late. Another nice shot. So let's rewind here. So I kind of want you guys to see how he aims. He scopes in, and where does he aim? He's not aiming at the survivor. He's aiming at where they're going, just a little bit. He's leading the shot. Leading the shot because the harpoon has a travel time. It's not instant. So he aims a bit ahead, and he lands it. Oh, somebody's working on that one. Let's see. Uh-oh. You kind of fell for the bush trick again. But the reason he missed his shot, I'll show you why. He missed the shot because it kind of looked like there was only one way to go, which was straight. But there's actually a detour right here in the place they could move to the left here. But from the angle he was looking at it, with the hook blocking his line of sight, it looked like there was only one way to go. Not a huge deal. Oh, a nice juke by Jake. Yeah, I mean, I think he might have just been getting cocky here. Jake, I mean. He's like, oh, you know, I juked him once, I can juke him again. And then he dips in here, right? He dips into this little crevice right here. And then he gets whacked because he's trying to be smart. But the reason it didn't work, actually, the reason it failed miserably, is because Jake did not leave enough scratch marks here to convince the killer that he ran around the corner. Scratch marks stopped here. He's probably hiding nearby. There's no reason for Rook to go around this corner when there's no scratch marks, right? Oh, a nice quick reaction. I'm gonna take another look at that. You can see right here, he is about to stun him with the pallet. Then Rook is like, nope. A nice quick reaction. Oh man. Oh wow. Alright. Let's look at that one. Okay, so what's happening here? Let's take it like frame by frame, right? So it looks like Jake is gonna turn around this tree, right? He's gonna pass around the tree, he's gonna break line of sight, and then he can't shoot him because he can't see him, right? Rook is like, now I don't know if Rook was just lucky with this shot or he predicted this, but if he did predict it, that is really good on him. You can see he aims to the left. He doesn't aim for the tree, which is where most people would aim, right? He aims to Jake's left, thinking that Jake will swerve to the left to try and dodge the shot. And you can actually see, for a couple frames, you can see it. Jake actually does swerve to the left here to try and dodge it. See it? It was actually a really nice shot. Really nice shot. And I will give him a key moment. It's like basically I give people keys for doing things well. I will give him a key for that. If it was skill. If it was skill, you get a key. If it was luck, give it back to me. Okay? Oh man, 1 survivor dead and 5 gens remaining. This is not looking good for them. Oh, she just ran right into you. Bad luck for her. Oof. Well, I mean, it really wasn't that big a deal, but hang on. I think right here, it was a pretty, well, not even like right here, okay? Right here, after she passes through this, and it's obvious that she's not gonna make a turn to the right here. I think you could have shot her and ended the chase a bit faster. But it's not like you're, given the way the game's going, right? You know, 5 gens, 1 survivor's already dead, once on death hook. It's not like you're in a rush to down her, so it's fine. It's fine. Oh, we got 2 over there. Oh my gosh. Fang, why are you so predictable? My goodness, let's look at this. Look at this. Okay. Fang's right here. Okay. He's walking, no scratch marks. So it's kind of obvious that You know, she can't go that far if she's walking, right? And you can see her with your barbecue. She's got like 3 seconds to make a move here. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, maybe 5 seconds. Okay, but she can't go that far if she's walking. So, like, where is she gonna go? If she's not in this area, you can't see her. Like, the only option is the locker. There's no scratch marks. Where else is she gonna go? It was super obvious. Like Fang, come on, come on. Oh, there's somebody. That's the last one. You can tell he's dead. There's nowhere for him to go. Yep. Oh, lucky, lucky. Yep, Fang unhooked herself. You kind of pulled a disappearing act here. I don't even know where she went. Yeah, it's like, oh, you know, yeah, he's checking all the lockers. Like, oh, you know, she hid inside a locker once. She'll do it again. Well, maybe she learned. She might have learned from her experience earlier. Maybe left. But yeah, she does make a clean getaway, and she heals up, so good for her. Okay, let's see who gets hatch. Let's see. No, he finds it soon. Yeah, like right here. So yeah, now, as you will remember, it's so funny because I said, as you will remember, and I'm about to talk about Remember Me, the perk. These puns just make themselves. But Remember Me is actually going to come in handy here. See, he has 4 tokens, so these gates are going to take quite a bit of time to open. So even if it takes a while to patrol them because he's Deathslinger, and Deathslinger is a slow killer, the increased time to open the gates is what will save him. And he does spend like a minute here just walking back and forth between the gates, so I am just going to fast forward a bit. Going back and forth. He does find her at this one after about a minute. Oh, wait a second. Maybe I might have actually missed something here. Hang on. Yep, right there. You guys see it? I actually missed it when I was looking at it earlier. What is this? What is this? Yeah, that is a crow. That is a crow actually returning to its resting position, which means that somebody disturbed the crow 15 seconds ago. So the fang is right here. It does this like mystic orange glow thing when it flies into the air. It's really easy to see, even if you're like 48 meters away. You can see these things from so far away. I would have seen it. I would have been like, oh, you know, she's over here. She's over here. It only lasted a couple frames, but still very obvious. Oh my gosh. Let's look at this again. Hang on. So it was kind of the same issue that remember Jake earlier, he was trying to do a scratch mark juke where he juked Rook once, and then he tried to juke him again by dipping into the crevice of one of these walls here. And it didn't work because the scratch marks just ended right next to his hiding spot. Same thing happens right here. Where are Fang's scratch marks? What is going to convince Rook that she ran a different direction than where she is? Like, there is none. There's nothing to convince him. He just finds her super easy like that. And she uses a stiff tick, but it's not really gonna help her here. Game's basically over. Ooh, a bit of a miss. It's fine. It's not like she's gonna escape. Yep. Pretty easy match. They didn't even get one gen done. That's how easy it was. But yeah, it was decent. Decent match. When I say decent, I mean he did really well, okay? He did really well. Rook did... It's almost as good as you can get. It's like just how efficient he was. So good for him. I do think it was really easy because Michaela earlier, the AFK crows on her. She wasn't playing for the first portion of the match. Like right here. So I do think that contributed to his success, you know? Would you rather die by killer or entity? I'd rather die by entity. Less personal that way, just my opinion. But anyway, let's talk about what he did well. He had a lot of nice shots here. You can see how he led his aim to where the survivor was running to. Nice shot there. He also had one where he just completely nailed it. See, he aimed to the left right here. See if I can look here. I explained it earlier, but he aims to the left in anticipation of a juke. And he nails it. Hits the shot. So that was a key moment right there. Good job. And using barbecue. He used barbecue and chili quite a few times to find survivors. Like right here. He spotted this one, working on a gen that had a lot of progress on it, so he was able to pressure the survivor off. Very helpful. You know, there weren't really that many mistakes. Just a couple instances where he missed a survivor because they were hiding inside the bush. Right here. Survivor right there. He missed it. He also missed the crow at the end. And he could have found Fang sooner if he saw it. But yeah, it was small stuff. It really wasn't that much. Also, he shot survivors with his gun rather than hitting them with a basic attack first. Right here. He didn't need to shoot him. Could have just hit him with his melee. It really wasn't major stuff. It was small stuff. Good killer gameplay there, Buck. Good stuff.